Updating the Sentinel controller firmware. To update the firmware on your Sentinel controller, you will need your Sentinel controller and the Stone Age app on your phone. If you do not have the Stone Age app, you can download it from the App Store. Note, you will need to use the new Stone Age app to update your controller to Operating System 2.0 or later. The icon for the app will have a white background. To get started, open the Stone Age app on your phone and sign in, if needed. Click on the Sentinel link button to highlight it and then click Next at the bottom of the screen. Click on the Controller button at the bottom of the screen. Click on Connect Controller at the bottom of the screen. Power on the Sentinel controller. When using firmware versions earlier than version 2.0, use the left joystick to navigate down to the Connect button and click the left joystick to select it. Navigate down to Wireless and click to select it. Click OK. This will put the controller in discoverable mode. When using firmware version 2.0 or later, use the left joystick to navigate to the Settings button at the bottom of the screen and click to select it. Navigate down to the Connect button and click to select it. Navigate down to Wireless and click to select it. Click OK. This will put the controller in discoverable mode. In the Stone Age app on your phone, click on the Scan button. Note, your phone may ask for permission to connect to nearby devices. Click Allow. The name of the controller will appear on screen. Click on the Connect button. A message at the top of the screen will indicate when the connection is successful, and the controller screen will display Status Connected. A message may appear at the top of the screen to let you know that a newer version of firmware is available. Click on the Controller button at the bottom of the screen. This will display all the controllers in your Sentinel account and indicate which controller is currently connected to the app. Click on the Update Firmware button at the bottom. This shows the current version of firmware running on the controller. Click on the drop-down menu to see all firmware versions available for the controller. Click on the latest version of firmware, which will appear at the top of the list. Then click on the Update Firmware button. A progress bar at the top of the screen will show the status of the update. The average update time is about a minute. When the update is complete, the Sentinel app automatically disconnects from the controller, and the controller will install the new firmware and reboot. A series of progress steps will appear on the controller screen as the update occurs. After the controller restarts, the update is complete. The controller will display the Operate screen by default, and you are ready to go to work. If you want to verify the version of firmware running on the controller, turn the power off and turn it back on. You will see the firmware version displayed briefly on the splash screen as the power comes back on.